My name is Dr. Linda Logang. I am doctorate prepared family nurse practitioner, psych mental health nurse practitioner. I am the CEO of Linha LLC, and today I am going to share some exciting news. I know I've been working on this little book, since last year. It's finally coming to a head, right? And almost done. So as you step into entrepreneurship, I want you to be a little bit more clear, right? Because throughout our nursing journey, we are programmed to think that, you go to school, you earn your degree, and then you work at your job. And then I guess with wherever you're working, will allow you to pay your bills, save money, and do all of that. But obviously, after a couple of years, right, or a couple of months, you guys are, in the game, and you're like, oh, this is not what I thought it would be. Right, and some of you guys, if you don't have a goals and outcome of where your career or how much you want to earn, then you're just gonna roll with the flow. You are going to roll and then do the same thing over and over again, and then the results are gonna be the same. So if this is what I want to make every month, am I making that amount where I am? Right? If I want to make this, it's because it's going to allow me to pay my bills, take care of the kids, and save. If I cannot at least pay the bills, or if I can only pay the bills but not save, then I'm not reaching my goal. What else can I do to reach my goals? What else? Look for it. So a lot of times there's a lack of clear path, vision, mission, goal, outcome that we're going toward. So as you step into entrepreneurship, nurse practitioner entrepreneurship, decide what you want. Reflect on what you're currently doing. Right? How much are you making every month now? How much do you want to make? How many hours are you currently working? How many hours do you want to work and feel like you have time to do what you need to do for yourself and your family? So be clear. As far as mapping and how do you get there, well, I am here. Right? That's why I'm here. I will be here. I'll be a compass. I'll be a compass. It's been very rocky for me. So I'm paving the way for you. So that's why I'm here. Let's get all the limiting beliefs out of the way. I don't know if you can work for me. It's not the right time. Or it's too big of an investment. There's a lot of cost involved. Nowadays, not much of a head cost, guys. You can do it from home with your computer, with your internet, and that's it, right? Now there's e-fax and all that. You don't even need a fax machine. You have an e-fax with your phone. Right, so you don't need much. So I'm here for you. I'm that person who's gonna give you a checklist and map. I will be kind of holding your hand and say, look, this is what you should do next. This is what we should do next. I am a map, and I am your accelerator, because it took me 6 months to get a collaborator. Guess what? For you, it may take 1 to 2 months, right? Took me a couple of months to figure out where should I, what platforms do they have out there. I gotta Google. I tried one didn't work. I Googled one and figured this out. Let me try this out. My Psychology Today, I opened it up. I just changed the picture. I changed the bio. So that was me, right? Going left and right, trying to see, talking to friends and, telling them what, I need referrals. And we tried QR codes. We tried phone calls, right? Text messages, right? I tried all of that. So it took me a while to kind of figure it out. But now I know how to make it faster. So I'll be your map quest. I will be your accelerator. And as far as obstacles, I've gone through a lot of obstacles, right? So I kind of will help you kind of navigate through those obstacles, because in our nursing journey, all we know is, we go through obstacles to get our degrees, instructor is difficult, preceptor is hard to get. Like, there's always people looking for preceptors, right? It's like one of the greatest, pain for us nurse practitioners is getting a preceptor. Even me in psychiatry, to get a preceptor is so tough. I had one, at the last minute he bailed out. I was like, what am I gonna do? I need one. You can't really finish if you don't have one. So those obstacles, and I've gone through some networking. I've managed to sharpen my business skills that we don't get in schools. How do I get patients? How do I attract it? I put a post, and today where Jim One was saying that to attract people, you have to attract people. Right? In order for you to attract, you have to be attractable. How do you make yourself attractable for people to come to you? Right? So I managed to get a few skills on it, and then how do you manage that money? Right? Money coming in, right? I posted my credit score today, and I was like, how do you get a credit score that way, right? You know, it took me 3 years, right, to get it there. It's not like I got up a day. You have to monitor it. You have to, it's not even difficult. You just need to be aware. Knowledge and action is power. Like, if you know, a lot of times we know, pay your credit card on time, do this, do that, pay off this, pay off that. But, you know, you got to know, but you have to do it too. So that's why I come in as a coach to help you kind of shed the light in some of the things that we really don't pay attention, right? It could be something very easy, but because we're not in that arena, it's not really something that we pay attention to, but we do have to, right? Partnerships. So I will be there to help you to clarify your goals and outcome. If you don't have any, just jump on board. We're going to make everything clear. So once everything is clear, you have like an anchor. It's like you have like this little stick here, and then it's muddy, it's rainy, it's like there's nothing. Like if somebody just tells you, oh, why do you think you want to be an owner? You can't be an entrepreneur, you can't be an owner, so you're gonna just fall off. You got, you know, like, that's right. No, once you really know, you're clear about your goal and outcome, it's like you're like iron rod on concrete. Like, you're not going anywhere. You know, whoever tells you, oh, you can't do it, well, you know, it's just gonna like in and out. So I will help you kind of get clarified into that goal and outcome you want to achieve. You want to make 50K a month, you want 20K a month, you can do it. Accelerator, I'll help you, you know, use some strategies and ideas that I've used to kind of do it. It's not going to take you 6 months like me. It's going to take you 2 months. Obstacles, been through some ups and downs myself, always going through it, trying to figure things out. So I've been there. So I help you kind of wiggle through them. Partnerships, I will be getting a lot of partners. Like I said, I will be inviting some guests to help us. How do you find out, how do we register it right? How do we brand right? How do you market yourself right? How do you build right? How do you put yourself out there? How do you thrive in your practice, right? Partnerships. Right now, I want to, you know, really give you as much information and as much information for you to be confident to, you know, thrive in your business. And there's a learning process. It's my first, so I, you know, with feedback, I will be, you know, getting better and better. But I just, you know, I'm starting this movement that's bigger than myself. You know, I wanted to talk to nurse practitioners about finances originally. Like I was saying, God had a bigger plan. Your champions are suffering. They are being underpaid, overworked, cap pay. They don't have time for their children. They're living paycheck to paycheck. They're one check away from financial disaster. If there's an illness, they are done. They don't have anything, right? So you need to help them more than give them just a solution that's just a band-aid. How do they put themselves in a position where they are owners, where they make enough for them to save that money, for them to create generational wealth, for them to create a legacy? So he had a bigger plan for you guys. He had a bigger plan for me, because instead of talking to one here, 2 here, I'm gonna talk to like hundreds and thousands at once. I'll be changing families, multiple generations, right? So we have to take over. We have to educate ourselves. If we don't, nobody else will. So if you listen to this video, you've always thought about becoming a nurse practitioner, psych nurse practitioner, entrepreneur, I will be sending information. Follow my group, join, click the link, show up, and your life will change forever. I will be able to give you clarity into your goal and outcome. I will accelerate your process into becoming. I will help you with obstacles along the way, and I will show you how you can leverage partnership to grow your business, to thrive. Also to discover other gifts that you have in you that's been buried. Because when we are, as nurses, we do our jobs, we do the same thing over and over and over again. We have other talents. You could be a writer, you could be you could be a coach in you, there's a mentor in you, there's a coach in you, there's a writer in you, there's a speaker in you, right? There's so many more things. As you go into the process of entrepreneurship, you're going to uncover a lot of things about you, a lot of things about your gifts and talents. And I can't wait to uncover that with you during our coaching session starting April 15th. Every Monday. It's going to be 8 weeks. I will be sending more information regarding time, pricing, and all of that. Very affordable for everyone. What you're going to get from it is priceless. It's just like, I'm taking time out of my day to do it. So I will, it will be very affordable. But it's gonna, whatever you're gonna get from it, the value, I don't ever know. I do not ever know. What you will get from it will change your life forever. So follow me in my group. Follow every week. I'll be putting a post about the flyer. I will want for you to, send in your information. I'll send the link for you guys to go and register. And I can't wait. So I can't wait for the book to come out a little bit before, for the coaching to start, to hear your testimonies about how you came from, an idea to realization, and then many more, right? Like, we are superpowers, we are champions, we are the CEO of our lives. We're just gonna uncover it. You've always been, it's always been in you. I'm just gonna help you locate that CEO so you can shine, so you can win for yourself, you can win for your family, you can win for your community, right? So you can win for many, many, many generations to come. So I'm excited. Super, super excited. And I just want to hope on, and I say it's coming, right? You gotta ask, and it's almost here, right? It's almost here. This week has been an amazing week. I've been very busy myself. My practice is booming. 20 new patients this week. So I've been very busy. So I'm blessed, and I can't wait for you guys to come in and say, hey, did not have 20 patients this week. I have 10 new patients this week. I had 5. I have 2, and I have, I can't wait. So I'm excited for you guys, because there's room for all of us, right? There's room for all of us. We got to maximize the potential of all those degrees we've earned all these years. The master's, the doctorate. Some of us are double licensed, some of us are triple licensed, right? We got to leverage those licenses, those skills, that experience, right? So we can have more flexibility, more freedom, stress-free, right? Be there for our children so we can be debt-free. If what you've been doing haven't allowed you to pay your debt, there's more. There's so much more. No, there's so much more I want to do. I don't even have time. One day has 24 hours. And I can't even put everything that I want to do in the 24-hour a day time. So much stuff that I want to accomplish. So I'm excited. I just, thanks for logging in. Thanks for plugging in to the end. Thank you for coming in a group. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you for believing and following, and being encouraged by what I'm telling you. It goes straight to my heart. I just want to make a difference. Want to empower you guys to live your best life. So let's go for it, champions.